Warning: the following video contains coarse language and is intended for mature audiences, depending on your definition of mature. What kind of nerd are you? That question is fucking ridiculous. It's the stupidest question I've ever heard. Like, really, what kind of nerd are you? Like you have to justify and then break down the components of your nerddom and your fan base and subscribe to a specific sort of archetype that you envelop and that you are. What kind of nerd are you? That's ridiculous. I mean, I hate extremist ideologies. I hate black and white. Not to make a bad pun, I believe there are at least 50 shades of gray that we all kind of live in. We have facets of each other. We are built by several components and different pieces of things. Are you a brony? Are you a PC gamer? Are you an Xboner? Are you PlayStation? Are you a Nintendo fanboy? What do you like the most? Do you like the RPGs? Do you like to shoot things? Do you like to race things? Do you like to play soccer or football, which is soccer? I don't really care. What kind of nerd are you? Are you a programmer? Do you do keg stands? Are you a nerd girl? Are you a fake nerd girl? Are you a fake nerd boy? Are you a nerd boy who fakes the faking of the fakers? Like, fuck. Why is this so important to us? Why must we categorize things? Is it to help compartmentalize our brain process so that we can understand a human being? I mean, I've done a very similar such thing. You see a person walking down the street and you can kind of classify them in your brain in order to give yourself some sort of sense. Oh, that person looks kind of gothic because they're wearing a trench coat. They have a lot of black. I guess they're a goth. That's cool. We're going to be a goth. Oh, that guy right there, he's a jock. He's an athlete. I see, because he's wearing a bunch of gym stuff. He has a big Nike swoosh all over his face. That's cool and all, I guess, but like, when it goes too far, then I guess that's the point. It's redundant. It's gone too far. Too much of anything is too much. That's why they use the title too much. That's what the prefix is there for. Too much. And I think that when we start ostracizing other people, especially within the nerd community, it doesn't matter what kind of nerd you are. You are a nerd. Nerds are known for being ostracized. That was a thing. That was what I was raised with. That's what other people were raised with. That's what popular media is raised with, is that the nerd is a social outcast, and then they are picked upon, and they rise from the ashes like a beautiful phoenix upon adulthood, and they gain lovely jobs, and they suddenly are controlling the jock who's now the janitor or some shit bullstar underdog story. That's a thing, I suppose, but nerds are cool now. Nerds are recognized now. The potential and the acceptance of various nerd culture, in fact, the fact that there exists such thing as fake nerds, just goes to show how big it's become. And I think it's fucked up that we would start picking on each other, that we would start breaking each other apart. Like, I don't watch Doctor Who. I've seen a couple episodes, not my thing. Am I going to hate somebody who watched Doctor Who? No. I just won't be able to talk to them about Doctor Who. But you know what? I like them other things. I got a couple buddies, they like Doctor Who. Do I talk to them about it? No. We talk about other things. It doesn't matter. You don't have to hate on a person because they like or dislike something that's different than yours. And especially since we are nerds and we are so used to being set apart and so used to being picked on for that separation, you'd think we'd be a little less alienating of each other. You'd think we would help each other and grow together. And I mean, there's lots of great moments. The shining community that happens at various conventions where you're like, oh, that's a cool outfit, I like your outfit. Oh, that's a cool cosplay, yeah, good, that's awesome. Oh, that's a neat tattoo you got of the thing, that's awesome. But how can we allow this to happen? How can we allow ourselves to bully ourselves? If we bully each other, then we're going to lose this grip that we have. We have an opportunity here, nerds. A huge opportunity to really correct the course of society, if we can actually change the popular consciousness to do something different, to treat people different, to accept other people, to open to other people, to help other people, to become something bigger than just nerds. But we'll never be able to do that. We'll never be able to change the world. We'll never be able to fix the thing that has alienated us the most if we don't come together. If we don't work together. What do I know? I'm just a dude in his basement